Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, all of you. Are you able to hear me? Wave your hands. Good. So today is SUPW class. So please show me the book. Show me your book, all of you. Good. Very good. Today we are going to start lesson 5, sportsmanship. Lesson 5, sportsmanship. Okay, children. So now, Anya Dubey, yes, of class 5th C. Please read.
My name is Ananya.
Okay, yes, Ananya Dubey, please read.
Sportsmanship. Sportsmanship refers to the attitude and behavior that show respect for the rules of games and for the other players. A true sportsman believes in fair play. In a team game, he plays with team spirits. Along with other players, he makes a collective effort to to achieve a common goal. Sportsmanship teaches the following quantities: cooperation,
Qualities. Okay, yes. Read.
cooperation, discipline, obedience,
Obedience.
and obedience,
Yes. Discipline. Second one is discipline. Yes. And
reality, and tolerance.
tolerance. Okay. Thank you, Ananya. Now, Aradhya Singh of class 5th D. Please read.
Ma'am.
Please read.
Ma'am, from cooperation.
No, sportsmanship. The same paragraph.
Sportsmanship. Sportsmanship refers to the attitude and behavior that shows respect for the rules of a game and for the other players. A true sportsman believes in fair play. In a team game, he plays with team spirit. Along with other players, he makes a collective effort to achieve a common goal. Sportsmanship teaches the following qualities. First, cooperation. Second, discipline. Third, obedience. Fourth, punctuality. Fifth,
Tolerance.
tolerance.
Good. Very good. Thank you. Now, the next is Srishti Verma of class 5th D.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning. Please read.
Ma'am.
Same paragraph. Sportsmanship.
Chapter 5, Sportsmanship. Sportsmanship refers to an attitude and behavior that show respect for the rules of a game and for the other player. A true sportsman believes in a fair play. In a team game, he plays with a team spirit. Along with other players, he makes a collective effort to achieve a common goal. Sportsmanship teaches the following qualities. First, cooperation. Second, discipline. Third, obedience. Fourth, punctuality. Fifth, tolerance.
Tolerance. Okay. Thank you, Srishti. Now, Habiba Siddiqui. Yes, Habiba. Please read. Same paragraph. Sportsmanship refers.
Sportsmanship. Sportsmanship refers to the attitude and behavior that show respect for the rules of a game and for the other players. A true sportsman believes in fair play. In a team game, he plays with team spirit. Along with other players, he makes a collective effort to achieve a common goal. Sportsmanship teaches the following qualities: cooperation, discipline, obedience, punctuality,
Punctuality
tolerance.
tolerance. Thank you, Habiba. Very good reading. Thank you. Okay. Now, sportsmanship refers to the attitude and behavior that show respect. For the rules of a game and for other players. Okay, sportsmanship tend to the attitude and behavior that show the respect. You should show the respect for the rules of a game and for the other players. A true sportsman believes in fair play. A true sportsman believes in fair play.
Fair game.
In a team game, he plays with team spirit. And in a team game, he plays with team spirit. Along with other players, he makes a collective effort to achieve a common goal. You should know this, that each and every sacrifice want a goal. Okay. So along with other players, he makes a collective effort to achieve a common goal. Sportsmanship teaches the following qualities. Number 1, cooperation. Number 2, discipline. Number 3, obedience. Number 4, punctuality. And number 5, tolerance. So, cooperation, working together with somebody else to achieve something. Discipline, you should be disciplined. You should be obedience, okay, obey. Punctuality, and tolerance. Tolerance means patience. So each and every goal wants a sacrifice. Now, cooperation. Who is going to read this? Yes, Akriti Singh. Okay, Akriti. Akriti Singh. Yes, please read cooperation. Akriti, I can't hear you, Akriti. Yes, Akriti Singh. I can't hear you.
Miss, I'm
Okay, yes. Now I am able to hear you. Please say, read.
Cooperation is very important for sportsmanship. A sportsman cooperates with other players and plays as a part of a team to achieve a common goal. In any team spirit right is
Team
developed.
spirit.
Spirit is developed only when the players cooperate with each other.
Okay, good. Thank you. Now,
Welcome, ma'am.
Ishika Raj, please read the same paragraph. Cooperation. Ishika, yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning. Say.
Cooperation is a very important for the sportsmanship. A sportsman cooperates with other players and plays as a part of a team effort, a common goal. In any team spirit is developed
Developed. Team spirit is developed
only when the players cooperate with each other.
Good, very good. Thank you, Ishika. Okay, next, Anshi Dubey. Yes, Anshi Dubey, please read.
Good morning, Miss.
Yes. See, no need to say good morning every time. Once I wish you, okay, you also wished me. So read now, okay?
Cooperation. Cooperation is very important for sportsmanship. A sportsman cooperates with other players and plays as a part of a team to achieve a common goal. In any team spirit is developed only when the players cooperate with each other.
Thank you, Anshi. Cooperation is very, very important for sportsmanship. Okay? Working together with somebody else is to achieve something. So a sportsman cooperates with other players and plays as a part of a team to achieve a common goal. As I say, that each and every sacrifice on the goal. Okay, in any team spirit is developed. Team spirit is developed only when the players cooperate with each other. Okay, now the next is discipline. Who is going to read? Shanaya. Okay, Shanaya, please read.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning.
Discipline. For
Great.
sportsmanship, discipline is essential. In exciting circumstances, a true sportsman controls his emotions and feelings so as to play in a disciplined way.
Okay. Thank you, Shanaya. The next is Snigdha Patel. Snigdha Patel, please read. Yes, Snigdha Patel.
Yes.
Yes. For sportsmanship, read.
Discipline. For sportsmanship, discipline is essential. In exciting circumstances, a true sportsman controls his emotions and feelings so as to play in a disciplined way.
Thank you. Thank you, Snigdha. Next is Gaurav Mishra. The same paragraph. Discipline, please read.
Discipline. For sportsmanship, discipline is
Essential.
essential in exciting
Circumstances.
circumstances. A true sportsman controls his emotions and feelings so as to play in a disciplined way.
Yes. Thank you. Now next is Ayushi Singh of class 5th D. Yes, Ayushi Singh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please read. Discipline.
For sportsmanship, discipline is essential in exciting
Exciting. In exciting circumstances.
exciting circumstances. A true sportsman controls his emotions and feelings so as to play in a disciplined way.
Thank you. Thank you, Ayushi. Next is Aradhya Shrivastava. Please read of class 5A. Yes, Aradhya Shrivastava. Okay. Rakshit Kumar. Rakshit Kumar.
Good morning, Miss.
Yes. Aradhya, next paragraph you will read. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now, Rakshit, you read, please. Discipline.
For sportsmanship, discipline is essential.
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 Yes, say essential.
Essential.
Yes.
In exciting
Say exciting.
exciting
Yes.
circumstances, a true sportsman control his emotions and feelings so as to play in a disciplined way.
Okay, good. Very good. Thank you, Rakshit. Discipline. Second point is discipline. For sportsmanship, discipline is essential. For sportsmanship, discipline is completely necessary. Okay? In exciting circumstances, a true sportsman controls his emotions and feelings so as to play in a disciplined way. So you should play in a disciplined way. Okay? And you should control your emotions and feelings. Turn the page. Page number 32. Obedience. Nityam. Nityam. Yes, please read.
Yes, miss.
Obedience.
Obeying the instructions of the coach or a captain, obeying the rules of the game, etc. contribute towards sportsmanship.
Thank you, Nityam. Okay. Thank you. Next.
Miss.
Sushanta Agrawal. Please read. Obedience.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Obedience. Obeying the instructions of a coach or the captain, obeying the rules of the game, etc. contribute towards sportsmanship.
Okay, thank you. Aradhya Srivastav. Yes, please read now. Obedience. Aradhya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please read.
Obedience. Obeying the instructions of the coach or the captain, obeying the rules of the game, etc., contribute towards sportsmanship.
Okay, thank you, Aradhya. So children, obedience, obeying the instructions of the coach or the captain. You should obey the instruction of the coach or the captain, obeying the rules of the game, and you should obey the rules of the game, etc. contribute towards the sportsmanship. Okay. Now next
Okay, ma'am.
is Tanmay Pandey. Tanmay Pandey. Tanmay Pandey. Unmute yourself, Tanmay. Okay, I'm going to select any other student now.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am,
Yes, Tanmay. Please say punctuality.
punctuality. A good sportsman is always punctual. He always reaches the ground in time. He never makes his teammates wait for him.
Thank you. Now, next, Anmol Srivastav. Yes, Anmol Srivastav.
A good sportsman.
Anmol, yes, read. Punctuality.
A good sportsman is always punctual. He always reaches the ground in time. He never makes his teammates wait for him.
Thank you, Anmol. Vanshika Mani.
Ma'am,
Yes, please read.
a good sportsman is always punctual. He always reaches the ground in time. He never makes his teammates wait for him.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, Vanshika. Punctuality. A good sportsman is always punctual. A good sportsman is always punctual. He always reaches the ground in time. And he never makes his teammates wait for him. Okay. So this next is
I want to read.
Rishi Raj. Okay, Rishi Raj. Tolerance. Yes, please read tolerance.
Tolerance. One of the major qualities of a sportsman is his tolerance. He should not feel distressed or jealous on the victory of opponents.
Of his opponents. Of his opponents.
He should be tolerant and learn to appreciate the superior game. He should be the first person to congratulate his opponents on their victory.
Good. Thank you, Rishi. Next is Sanskar. Please read. Tolerance.
Good.
Yes, Sanskar. Yes, read now.
Tolerance, one of the major qualities of a good sportsman, in his tolerance. He should not feel distressed or jealous on the
He should not feel depressed or jealous.
victory of his opponent.
Opponents. The one who is against. Opponents means the one who is against.
Okay, miss. He should be tolerant and learn to appreciate the superior game. He should be the first person to his opponent or his victory.
Thank you, Sanskar. Next is Shambhavi Mishra of class 5C.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, please read. Tolerance.
Miss, where he is there?
Page number 32.
32.
Miss,
Tolerance, one of the major qualities.
Miss obedience or what?
No, tolerance. Third one. One
Miss.
of the major qualities.
Okay, Miss. One of the major qualities of a good sportsman is his tolerance. He should not feel desperate or jealous on the back of
Victory.
Not to feel depressed.
his opinions.
Opponents.
Opinions.
The one who is against. Okay.
He should be
Tolerant.
tolerant
He should be tolerant.
The superior
and learn
game,
to
he
appreciate
should be the first.
Superior.
superior
Please
game.
don't disturb the class.
Superior game. He should be the first person to congratulate his opinions on their victory.
It is not opinion, it is opponents on their.
Opponents.
Okay, Shambhavi?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Shambhavi. Now, tolerance. One of the major qualities of a good sportsman is his tolerance. Okay, one of the major qualities of a good sportsman is tolerance.
Tolerance.
Yes, is tolerant. He should not feel depressed or jealous. He should not be feel depressed or jealous on the victory of his opponents, the one who is against when you play the game. He should be tolerant and learn to appreciate. Appreciate means to praise something. Okay, the superior game. He should be the first person to congratulate his opponent on their victory. The next is sportsman spirit. Now here the next. Shubhi of class 5th D, Shubhi Yadav, please read. Of class 5th D, Shubhi Yadav.
Game should sportsman spirit.
Don't disturb the class who is reading like this. Yes, Shubhi Yadav.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please read. Sportsman spirit.
Sportsman's spirits a game should be played neither for volatility victory or not for the game.
Repeat.
It could be
Played just for the sake of a game.
played of just for a sack of a game. Sport sprite is a very great quality. The world is like a playground, and sport sprite is a very great quality.
It is a spirit, it is not a
Is like spread the world like a playground, and we all are playing in it. Through the sportsman's spirit, we could win the game of life. Just a football match is played with the gives and take of the football. This is simply.
Okay, thank you, Shubhi. Okay, stop. Now, Tanishi Singh of class 5th A. Yes, Tanishi Singh of class 5th A. Please read. Sportsman spirit.
Game should be neither for victory nor for default. It should be played just for the sake of a game. Sportsman spirit is very great quality. The world is like a playground, and we all are playing in it. Through sportsman spirit, we should win the game of life, just as a football match is played with the give and take of the football pass. Similarly, we should learn the spirit of give and take to play and win the game of life.
Okay, thank
We
you.
should
Thank you. Only this much. Tanishri, thank you. Next.
Miss, someone is muted and disturbing.
Ma'am Shubhi.
Stop. If you are going to make a noise like this, I am not going to teach. Stop making noise now. Class 50, Aradhya, read.
Sportsman spirit.
Yes.
A game should be played neither for victory nor for defeat. It should be played just for the sake of a game. A sportsman spirit is a very great quality. The world is like a playground and we all are playing in it. Through sportsman spirit, we could win the game of life. Just as a football match is played with the give and take of the football passes. Similarly, we should learn the spirit of give and take to play and win the game of life. We should learn to live for
Only this much.
mankind.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank
The
you, ma'am.
sportsman spirit, a game should be played neither for victory nor for defeat. Okay, we should play the game neither for victory, success, and nor for defeat. It should be played just for the sake of a game. Sportsman spirit is a very great quality. Sportsman spirit is a very great quality. The world is like a playground. The world is like a playground and we all are playing in it. Through sportsman spirit, we could win the game of life. Through sportsman spirit, we could win the game of life. Just as a football match is played with the give and take of the football passes, similarly, likewise, we should learn the spirit of give and take to play and win the game of life. Okay, so we should also learn the spirit to give and take. Okay, and win the game of life. The next is Vikrant.
Miss, can I read?
Vikrant. To whom I will say only they will read. Okay, Vikrant, please read now. We should learn.
Okay. We should learn to live for mankind. Learn to cooperate and learn to respect other people's views. Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, etc. All were men of great sportsman spirit. Throughout their lives, they faced various defeats, but they did not lose hope. They worked for the peace, harmony, and freedom of the country. If you want to become a great, then you have to collective this great quality of a sportsman spirit in yourself. Here's a story where the number of sportsmen showed the true spirit of a sportsman.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vikrant. Next is Rajshri. Rajshri. Yes, read the same paragraph. We should learn to live.
We should learn to live for mankind, learn to create it, and learn to respect other. Mahatma Gandhi,
Others people's view. Other people's view.
all were men of how their lives they chose work. They worked for the peace, harmony, and freedom of the country. If we want to become great, then you have to cultivate this great quality of sportsman spirit in yourself. Here is a short story where a number of sportsmen show the true spirit of sportsmanship.
Okay, thank you, Rashmi. Next is Shreyansh Chaudhary. Yes, please read. We should learn.
We should learn to live for mankind, learn to cooperate, and learn to respect other people's view. Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, etc. All were men of great sportsman spirit. Throughout their lives, they faced various defeats, but they did not lose hope. They worked for the peace, harmony, and freedom of the country. If you want to become great, then you have to cultivate the quality of sportsman spirit in yourself. Here is
Okay.
a short story.
Thank you, Shreyansh. We should learn to live for mankind, learn to cooperate, and learn to respect other people's view. So we should learn to live for mankind, okay? And we should learn to cooperate. We should learn to respect other people's view, others people thought. Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, etc. all were men of great sportsman spirit. Okay. Throughout their lives, they faced various defeats, but they did not lose hope. They worked for the peace, harmony, and freedom of the country. If you want to become great, then you have to cultivate this great quality. So children, if you want to become great, then you have to grow this great quality to sportsman spirit in yourself. And here is a short story where a number of sportsmen showed a true spirit of a sportsmanship. Now the next is Bhavya Bharadwaj. Bhavya, please read. True spirit of sportsmanship.
True spirit of sportsmanship. After months of training, all the athletes were unactually waiting for this day. Anxiously waiting for this day. That was the final of 100 meters race in the Olympic Games. All the spectators gathered around the stadium to watch the spectacular event of the day. Excitement grew high among everyone on and off the field. All were thinking who will win the title of the fastest man on the earth. There were 9 determined athletes, all had to win the title. Athletes all set to win the title. Everything was ready, and all the 9 athletes were waiting for the sounds of the gun. At last, the referee gave the signal and shot the gun in air. With this, all the runners charged ahead.
Okay, thank you, Bhavya. Now, after months of training, all the athletes were anxiously waiting for this day. So that was the final of 100-meter race in the Olympic Games. 100-meter race in the Olympic Games. All the spectators gathered around the stadium. All the audience gathered around the stadium to watch the spectacular event of the day. Excitement grew high among everyone on and off the field. All were thinking who will win the title of the fastest man on the earth. There were 9 determined athletes, all set to win the title. Everything was ready, and all the 9 athletes were waiting for the sound of the gun. They were waiting for the sound of the gun. At last, the referee gave the signal, okay, and shot the gun in air. With this, all the runners charged ahead. Next. Vinayak Pandey. Yes, Vinayak Pandey, please read of class 5th.
Unfortunately, the youngest among them stumbled, lost his balance, and fell on the ground.
He gave a loud cry.
The cry in frustration and anguish. His dream of becoming the fastest man on the earth came to an end. However, to everything, all the other runners pulled themselves back
One by one, they all turned around and went back to help the who had fallen down. They brought the young athlete. There was still
Thank you.
another.
Okay, only this much, Vinayak. Now, unfortunately, sadly, the youngest among them stumbled, tripped over, he lost his balance and fell on the ground. He gave a loud cry in frustration and anguish. So he gave a loud cry in disappointed and suffering. His dream of becoming the fastest man on earth came to an end. However, to everyone's surprise, all the other 8 runners pulled themselves back. You can see in the picture also. All of you please see. One by one, they all turned around and went back to help the athlete who had fallen down. They brought the young athlete on his feet. Next is Arna Srivastav of class 50. Arna? Anna.
Yes, ma'am.
Please read. There was still another.
Ma'am, wait for a second. However, ma'am,
No, there was. Last, Anna, there was.
there was still another surprise for the spectators in the stadium. All the 9 runners joined hands and continued the race. The 100 meters race changed into a 100 meters walk. All the 9 athletes walked up to the finishing line. All the 9 athletes received a standing ovation from the crowd in the stadium. Watching the true spirit of sportsmanship, the chairman of the Olympiad Association decided to award all the 9 athletes a gold medal each.
Okay, thank you, Anna. Now, Tracy J. Anand of class 5th B, please read. Tracy, last paragraph. There was still another surprise.
Ma'am, can I?
I will give you a chance.
Yes. Good morning, ma'am.
Yes. There was still another surprise. Start from here.
There was still another surprise for the spectators in the stadium. All the 9 runners joined hands and continued the race. The 100 meters raced into a 100-meter walk. All the 9 athletes walked up to the finishing line. All the 9 athletes receiving
Received.
a standing ovation from the crowd in the stadium. Watching the true spirit of sportsmanship, the chairman of the Olympiad Association decided to award all the 9 athletes a gold medal each.
Thank you. Now, there was still another surprise for the spectators in the stadium. All the 9 runners joined hands and continued the race. Okay, all the 9 runners joined hands and continued the race, the 100-meter race. And changed into 100 meters walk. They changed into 100 meters walk. Instead of 100-meter race, they changed into 100 meters walk. All the 9 athletes got up to the finishing line. All the 9 athletes received standing ovation. So they received a cheering from the crowd in the stadium. Watching the true spirit of sportsmanship, the chairman of the Olympiad Association decided to award all the 9 athletes a gold medal each. So all the 9 athletes, they got what? A gold medal each. Okay. Now exercise B, fill in the blanks. Take your pencil. Please all of you take your pencil. 1. I am going to ask Srishti Verma. Srishti Verma.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please give me the answer. Number 1, a dash sportsman believes in dash play.
True or fair?
True or fair? Good. Write down true. Write down fair. Good. dash is very important for sportsmanship? Srishti Verma, give the answer.
Cooperation. Cooperation.
Yes, Srishti Verma.
Ma'am, cooperation.
Yes. Cooperation. I know, cooperation. Number 3. A good dash is always punctual.
Sportsman.
Sportsman. Very good. Number 4. A game should be played just for the
Shake.
sake of a game. Very good. Sake. All the
9.
9 runners joined and
Continued.
continued the race. Very good. All the 9 athletes
Walk.
walked up to the
Finishing line.
finishing line. Very good, Srishti Verma. Very good. Now, exercise C. Write yes or no. A true sportsman plays with team spirit.
True.
Wait, not like this, not like this. No, I'm going to select Ishan Tripathi. Ishan Tripathi of class 5th D. Yes, Ishan?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, miss.
A true sportsman plays with team spirit?
Yes.
Yes. So please write down yes. Number 2. For a sportsman, discipline is not essential?
No. No.
No. Okay.
No.
Why? Because for a sportsman, discipline is essential. Okay. For a sportsmanship, discipline is very necessary. So please write no here. And the next question I'm going to ask.
Ma'am, can I?
Anushka Maurya. Anushka Maurya of class 5th B.
Ma'am.
Wait. Anushka Maurya.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes.
No.
A good sportsman is never punctual.
No.
Yes, I don't know. Why? Because a good sportsman should be always punctual. Yes.
Olympic game.
Anushka, a good sportsman should feel depressed and jealous.
No.
No. Yes, no. So please write down no. A good sportsman should not feel depressed and jealous. Okay. Number 5. In Olympic Games, the race was of 1,000 meters.
No.
100 meters. 100 meters the race was.
100 meters race was. Yes, very good. Okay.
Miss, what
So
was
only
the answer
first
of
one is
three
yes,
answer?
and second, third, fourth, fifth. These answers are no. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
What's the
Yes.
answer of
Yes.
Yes, Anushka.
Ma'am, you can please tell the fifth one answer of filling the blanks.
Fifth one is all the 9 runners joined hands and continued the race.
Ma'am.
Miss, and sixth one?
Sixth one, all the 9 athletes walked up to the finishing line.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of sake?
A game should be played just for the sake of game, just like the part of the game. Okay? Okay. So thank you. I'm going to wind up now.
Miss.
Bye, ma'am.
Have a nice day.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.